Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sheletanicole and I'm just being me. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's get into it. Today we're gonna be doing like a story time slash taking my makeup and stuff off, okay? Let's get started. So yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, here we go. This time is always, it's not hard for me anymore. But this used to really be a triggering time for me. Reason being, May the 27th, 2007, I would have given birth to a child. Girl or boy, we had not figured out what it was yet, but yeah. And the reason why it's repetitively brought to my attention is because when I was pregnant with 2 other people. And those people's pregnancies were successful where mine was not. So we all were due on the same day. The same day in May. On the 27th. So yeah, I am friends with both young ladies on Facebook. One of the young ladies, her baby turned 16, and that's how old my baby would have been. But she had like a little sweet 16 dinner, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh. But the good thing about it is I was not down in the dumps. Like, I wasn't like, I mean, I cried a couple tears, you know, just the, oh my God, like, what if this baby would have lived? Child, we would have had a teenager, we would have had a driver, like, there's a whole lot of things that we would have had. And then, you know, it's always the time, it's always that moment when you're like, well, dang, who would the baby look like? Would it look like me? Would it look like my husband? Like, you know? That's always in the back of my mind. Then I thought about it, and I was like, do that ever go away? Like, do you just let that go? I don't know that I could just, I mean, I wouldn't dwell on it, but I don't think I could just be like, oh yeah, you know. And even if I was pregnant before, but I did give birth, am I considered a mother or not really because I didn't give birth? I don't know. Child, I don't know. But all I know is that that just was, that was something, but it wasn't even bad. Like, normally, I don't know, these past few years, I don't want to say that I'm numb to it, because I don't want to get numb to it, because you get numb to it, to me, that's not a good thing. I don't know, every year I have remember to say, oh my God, like, I would have a 15-year-old or a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old. And I'm like, God, will that ever go away? Will that ever go away? Did that go away for some people and they just hide it and bury it and just kind of let it go and just kind of let it disappear? Or what does that do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All I know is that since the beginning, you know, I've always, every year, it's like, oh, we would have a 2-year-old. Oh, we have a 10-year-old. We would have a 15-year-old, 16-year-old. That's just constantly something that I think about. I'd be lying if I say I never did, you know, think about it. I feel like every time I see my nephew, my brother's son, my child was 1 year older than my brother's child. So I just be like, dang. Y'all, I had to go back to why I use my phone. I'm just doing a lot because my skin is blessed. 1 minute it's clearing up, the next minute, honey, it be all over the place. But I get a facial tomorrow, so I am super excited about that. My plan tomorrow is just to really, I just want to lay around, not do nothing, not do much of nothing until it's time for me to go do what I need to do. It ain't nothing like going to bed with a fresh face. Now, I'm not putting all my business out on Front Street or nothing like that, but at least I don't feel hopeless. I had to renew my mind. Although I still have moments like I can be perfectly, when I say perfectly, I mean I could be perfectly fine. And then the next thing you know, girl, I'd be crying. Like, wait. Like, Sheleta, really? I think sometimes some people take parenthood, mothership, fathership for granted. And I just be like, oh, if I could, you know. I just wonder how much different would my world be, or my life, how different would my life be if I would have children. Right now I just have so much freedom. Don't get me wrong now, I enjoy my freedom. But I be free and I'm just like, dang, what if I had to be at a game? Like, child, I get emotional at my nieces and nephews' games, just to see parents there to support their child, just the love, and just to see the little kids' faces, just seeing their parents or knowing that their parents are there. Like, I just say, I want my baby to depend on me, my baby to need me and to want me, you know. That's what I want. And you know, some people, they joking, them like, girl, you know, you ain't got none, you don't want none, don't have none. But in my mind, I'm like, I want some. I don't know what the Little Mermaid say. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. One day I'll be a mommy. Cornball. But for real, I just thought that I'd share that. Children are a blessing. Children are a heritage. The enemy, he tried to knock me down, but it didn't work. He probably was like, dang, what can I use on this chick now? Like, what? God has greater for me. And yeah, I just wanted to get on here and I wanted to share my heart. But yeah, that's all I wanted, y'all. I just wanted to get that off my chest. We would have had a 16-year-old as of Friday. No, Saturday. A 10th grader and a 16-year-old. When school started, when school let out, you know, graduations and promotions, and when all that stuff go on, you know, I'm not gonna say my mind wander, but you know, I just have thoughts. It's just like, man, you know, I would feel so good, you know, in this place or whatever, but I know that my time is coming and I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up just right now, and I'm just remaining hopeful. All I can do is just remain hopeful, keep the faith, and just, yeah, let it do what it do. I'm not trying to have no sad story. I'm sure some people are like, oh my God, if Sheleta keep talking about this. If you think it, just think it. Don't say it. Don't say it to me. Just think it. Just move on with your life. I don't feel like that's something that I would forget. I feel like that's something that would actually kind of stick with me. Yeah. But that's all I got, y'all. I'm about to go up in here and watch me another movie. I cooked some spaghetti. And I didn't feel like eating it, but I'm ready to eat something. It's late. I don't need to be eating, but I'm a little bit hungry. So, yeah. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, bye.